Hey everyone, how's it going? Dablooon here, and today's another BTD 6 video, and today's going to be Spring on half cash. And this one was a little bit of a doozy. I tried to do it a few months back, but because I'm not using any monkey knowledge, it was harder than I thought it would be. We're getting to a point where I might have to start using that monkey knowledge because I'm not that best of a player, and these maps are getting harder. But in the meantime, we're going to try to do what we can, and I got one shot at this before I go to work right now. That's why I got my nerd shirt on, and I'm looking kind of burly. I just need to shave and wear a cooler shirt. But let's hit that like button, that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel a lot when you guys do that. It makes YouTube notice me more. And follow on Twitch. I stream all Wednesdays and Saturdays. And also follow that Instagram and jump on that Discord to meet some really cool people. But let's jump in. We're going to use Oben and no monkey knowledge, of course. And unfortunately with this strategy, there's a little bit of randomness. It still shouldn't affect you winning, but it kind of does, I guess you could say. It's just a little weird, but we'll get through it either way. So we're gonna put a dart monkey here, and we're gonna let him do his thing, and then we're gonna buy a dart monkey here and a dart monkey here, and then we're gonna switch out for an Oben and then continue like that. So it's not gonna be like too much different than the strategy I did the other day on in the loop with my wife. But hang on real quick, let's fix this this video here. It looks a little dry, like I have no color in my face. There we go, put my color back. Yep. So I don't know what's going on with that. So you guys know, depending on what shirt I wear, and they're like, get that nerd shirt out of here. And so like in the beginning of the month, I guess it's not even the beginning anymore, it's the 14th, but we're still collecting rents and everything, and so gotta look somewhat proper because people come in a lot and we talk to them, and you know, normal job stuff. And so I gotta wear like a decent normal shirt, but then other days I just wear my Converse and my shirts, my normal shirts, and that's always fun. So it all just depends on what we're doing. But we're gonna put him on strong and keep on hitting that fast button, because at the end, since we're in the back of the map and everything's gonna happen in the front, it's gonna start getting a little slow. So we gotta like go up as quick as we can to get there, because it's just gonna be slow. We gotta wait for the BFBs to come around the corner, wait for the, you know, fortifieds to come around the corner, and we're gonna do our best taking them down quickly. But we're really not gonna go for much balloon popping power here, or a Moab popping power. We're gonna go for balloon popping power and just try to break those Moabs down to where they don't even want to be a Moab anymore, and that's kind of like our goal here. So but yeah, it's not just gonna be a pure power killer shot until you get to the end here. But we're gonna throw him in here because we got enough money. Put him on strong as well. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to clean out these blues, yellows, pinks, all that kind of stuff. So if these guys are on strong, we can leave him to clean up whatever is left. Not that he's strong enough to do so, but it is what it is. So now what we're gonna do, kind of like I did in the video the other day, I'm gonna sell this guy and buy an Oben, meaning that I need to have $550. And then once we have $550, we can sell this guy and just get an Obes. But for now, we're gonna keep losing lives. I honestly don't know what we're gonna finish this with. Probably maybe 30, 20 if we're lucky. It's not going to be to the point where like it's enough that you'll not win or you'll lose or something like that. But like the problems that we're going to have that might be a little random for you are going to be level 40. And it doesn't require your Brimbles to win. But what does happen is that you need just sometime random things happen. We'll be able to beat it here in the 4 times. I've tried to film this 4 times now and I keep messing up. Not because of strategy, it's just myself. Because when I'm playing by myself, you know, obviously I can stare at the screen a little better and be like, okay, place this down. But it kind of does rely on you placing your brambles at good times. Doesn't really matter the placements of them, just good times when these big clusters come out. And so if you mess that up and some pink slip through, you're gonna have some problems. And so that's kind of where the randomness comes in. And then I don't, for whatever reason, like around like 42 or something, I've died there a couple times. I'm like, what's going on? So we'll get there and we'll see what happens. But get ready to sell, because as soon as it hits 549, we're going to sell it, because you want to place Oben down before the end of the map. Because if you do, not just to pop these balloons, but you also get that, look how much experience we got just from having him down at that last little level. So you want to get him down as quickly as possible to start gaining his level up. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a ninja. And it's gonna start getting a little hectic after that, because it's gonna be like we're playing catch up, and that's pretty much what you do in half cash. Is you play catch up, right? You never have enough money to chill until like the end, and sometimes you do on like those easier maps, which is kind of cool. But for the most part, in the beginning, you're so low on cash, and the balloons are starting to ramp up quickly that you're just kind of like, ugh. Like right now, like probably lose a couple. No, looks like we're good. Oh, see, we lost the whole blue right there. But at least we got our brambles now, so we can place those. And what I mean by strategically is like one of these big clusters come, you just got to throw it down. I think we can handle all this. Just kind of pay attention to see what you can handle and what you can't handle. I'd rather lose a blue, but see, these pinks are coming out, so we got to get rid of these. Yeah, we're gonna. And so what happens is he does randomly place these brambles, but if I would have placed that a little earlier and not been so terrible, what would have happened was this side would have been taken care of with the brambles, and then you could have just focused on this side, and that's usually what happens, so that's what we're kind of going for. But we're going to grab a ninja here, put him like right here. That's good for us. Then of course, Oben's just awesome in the beginning because he's not that expensive. He's easy to use and he's powerful and he pops those leads, but he also gives that buff to the ninja. This is why I always go pretty much Oben ninja for these. For the most part, unless it's like a really easy map, you do this for the half cash. Just the easiest way to rock it, I think. It's my way. Probably a lot of people's way, to be honest. It's pretty easy. But we're gonna again drop that bramble, and we're gonna focus on this side. See how they're only popping the top right now because the bramble is handling the bottom. So that's why I'm saying it doesn't really matter the placement of your brambles. The other side will kind of match up to it. Pretty cool. And then we'll grab this 270 for this shuriken. Shuriken. I don't know. People get on me for how I say it. But that's the best placement for the brambles, I think. Because then you do your best at popping whatever you can. And then if we're lucky... See, now I like that placement the best because then you can see if you're actually popping enough. Because you'll see some slip through and you're like, oh, okay, maybe I couldn't handle that. And then other times it's like, oh, I could handle that easily. So, see, now we're not gonna have nothing. Yeah, that's my bad. Oh well. I didn't want to place it because I know things are gonna be a little crazy. We have still around 40 lives, so we're chilling. I think around about now we're gonna stop losing lives. Now that we got the sharper shurikens, I think it's called, or 380 is what I like to call it. Now that we have that, we're pretty much good to go. Oh, I lied. Okay, no, we're good. That scared me. But we got these pinks, we're cool. We're gonna get up to that double shot. You probably could have gone like a sub to a twin guns and then gotten your ninja. That probably would have been cool too. You probably would have saved a couple lives, or if you would have just not placed the brambles as badly as I did. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna watch out because these yellows are gonna come through, and then I think some pinks as well. No, just the yellows. But now let's drop that. Let's clean up this side with the brambles and let them focus on the bottom, and then we're good to go. Look at that. Look at that. And then let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we can knock this out first try because I only got one chance to make this morning because I got to go to work soon and I'm actually pushing myself to be late as it is. Oof, that was ugly. So I hope we can just knock this out and get it done. We'll see though, guys, because this one's been giving me a little trouble, but then it's a bummer because every time I go to my phone to say, okay, what was I doing wrong? Let's do this. I do it right every single time, and I don't understand my discrepancies moving from mobile to the screen to the talking about it and stuff. I don't know. I'm just crazy, but grab your sub, put him down. We're gonna go for twin guns on this guy. And so we won't have Bloon Jitsu by the time the Moab comes. We don't need it though. We have our sub, we have a dude here. Just remember to watch those brambles so we don't lose any more lives. But I think, like I was saying, I think we're good. I think we're on our own from now on, or probably not, huh? Let's see. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We don't need any camo detection really besides the ninja because he can hang all the way until we get to where it matters for the most part. Yep. This is more of like a, usually I'm all hyped doing the videos, but this one's more of like a chill because I gotta go to work soon, honestly, and so I'm just like, ugh, you know what I mean? It's like never like, oh yay, work. So I'm kind of just like, yeah, bumming about it. But yeah, so hopefully I'm like getting that good work vibe, and today's gonna be a good day at work. We're waiting on this deal to close because getting a little broke here, and because it's always harder in Christmas because people stop buying homes. And so we have this one house that we're trying to sell and it should have sold already, but the buyers are just causing a lot of problems. And so it's a big bummer, but we'll get through it, and then hopefully I'll make enough money to buy something. We always do this. So when you're in sales, I don't know if you guys know, when you're in sales, you kind of have to like, it's like feast or famine kind of thing. You kind of like, you're doing really good or you're not. And then so, and you should save, and we usually do, and we do save, but it's just you don't want to tap into that for these kinds of times. You know they're coming in like December and stuff. and so we just kind of like hold back. So we eat a lot of top ramen. We do like the 4 for 4 at Wendy's instead of like going out to restaurants and things like that. So we have this like pattern we do to like keep up the flow. It's pretty funny, but we're just, I guess it's like normal. I don't know, guys. But yeah, so hopefully this deal closes and we're chilling, because then we're gonna go to the Grand Canyon. So if we get this, all this works out, we're gonna go to the Grand Canyon, because we've been wanting to go, but we decided not to go this time because we're doing our buckle down. But if everything works out, we get to go, and we're gonna ride the train, and I'm pretty stoked about that, because so this train, we don't even need those brambles, huh? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So this train, it's pretty cool. You get robbed on the train. Like, I know it sounds weird, but like I think it's like Jesse James and his riders or something. They come in and like pretend to rob you and stuff. It's just a cool, weird experience. And I'm totally weird, but it's nostalgia, right? Because I did it when I was a little kid. So where's this chat going? I don't even know, guys. But you're gonna throw a dart monkey there so that this guy can see it. You're going to throw a dart monkey here, but more towards the left so we can get more pops on that Moab. Remember, don't use your brambles. You don't need them, and you need them for level 40. We're also going to, oh shoot, the wrong button. Hit this guy to 430 to get those caltrops. And then with this bramble here, so I like to use it, but then the problem is I don't want to use it, because then you guys are going to have a problem, I promise, because he'll throw it in the wrong spot, or he will throw it in the right spot. So we're just going to kill this thing naturally, hopefully. Oh, that was a close one. That actually got me on the edge of my seat. Like I said, I've done it a few dozen times, but that time just scared me looking. All right, so here's what we're gonna do now. We're going to grab an alchemist, right? And yeah, grab an alchemist. We're gonna put him right here so we can see the obes and the ninja. We're gonna put him on strong. I guess it really doesn't matter. Put him on 270 because you can even see the track. I guess you can see it a little bit. So this is where the randomness gets in and it gets a little sketchy. So like 1 out of 10 times, he won't buff them at the right time or the right whatever they need, and then it turns out that we just don't have enough and then we die. So that's kind of a bummer. It happens though. So but in the meantime, I'm gonna place this here too. We need more cleanup on all this stuff. And I think, right, yeah, we're gonna buy this guy too. Okay, so we did lose a chunk of lives there, but it's okay. And then I placed the brambles too on that, so you guys should probably do that as well. We're gonna go for this Berserker Brew. So what I did was I made this guy camo so we can see farther to help out this guy. And then also I placed another Dart Monkey here. And then remember, use your stuff as you see fit. Like use your brambles because you're gonna need them. Like right now, I think we're fine now, but as these purple come, see how it's getting a little, no, it's actually not getting overwhelming. We're good. We are good. We're gonna shoot straight for a Bloon Jitsu right now. And after we get the Bloon Jitsu, we're pretty much on easy street. So you may have lost a couple lives on that last round, or you may have lost on the last round. If you did, don't automatically just give a thumbs down. See the problem and just replay this one, because I'm pretty sure it's because I placed those brambles on 42 and you guys should as well. And just to make sure you're cleaned up, because like right now, see how this is getting a little overwhelming? I'm gonna drop another brambles. It immediately got sucked up. That's scary. But we have to go for the Jujitsu because I didn't do another way to beat this, so I have to make it work. And so 40 is your issue, but as you can see, we didn't even use a bramble, so you guys can use it, you'll be fine. 42, drop that bramble, and the rest should be fine. I'm saying should, but I've done this a few times now, and yeah, I just have problems when I go to make the video. All right, so we're doing good there. We're doing good. Oh shoot, we have more than enough for this. Definitely not doing good. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna do 2 things here. We're gonna get the range better on this guy so we can see camo, because we want to start attacking those camos before they get down to our Bloon Jitsu to help them out a little bit. So now we're gonna get stronger stimulant. Oh man, these ceramics scare me because we just don't have good popping power for them at all. But we're just like, we do, but we don't, you know? So like we can do it, but it's scary. All right, so but that stronger stimulant is gonna very much help. And I like level 50 because, so level 50, right? You had 10 levels to prep for a Moab that you already beat on 40. And it's just it's so much easier because now you have all these other teammates to help out. You have your Bloon Jitsu, you have your other ranges, you just have enough to kill it. So I think we're cool. It's just that last one that comes out we're not ready for, right? Because he's all getting hit by ceramics, so less time to kill him, but we still do it anyway. We're cool. All right, now what we're gonna do, guys, is what do we want to do here? we need to worry about camo leads at 59, right? So the alchemist does pop them, but you know, very terribly, like very terribly. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to grab a village here. I think that's a cool spot, I guess. We're gonna go grow blocker, and then we're gonna go for radar scanner, and then immediately get that radar scanner just to get ready for the. Actually, no. We're gonna get bigger radius first. We have enough time. I would say we only have to have it by 59. So in the meantime, we should do something that helps out our cause to help pop these balloons. Because as you can see, we're not doing like that hot and popping. But I just want to get the camo first to make sure we don't make any mistakes. As you can see, the regular camo rounds are super easy. I wanted this to be a chill time where I can hang out and talk to you guys, but I don't think it's gonna be, guys. I think we just got to keep on working at this because this one is a little tough. It's not like super tough, but it really is though. Like it's kind of weird. I don't get it. And oh, I know why I lost last night. So okay, so what I did was I stopped using I didn't use my tree at all, and I was like, I can do without the tree. I don't need it. And so I did that, but then on 78, I was like getting a little too over myself, and next thing I know, I died. So we're gonna get jungle drums before this just to speed up our guys, because as you can see, it's only 55 and we have well more than enough time to get that 2160 for that radar scanner. So I wanted to speed up our guys a little bit to help out, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of adapting. You don't have to follow a specific strat. You kind of adapt with the gameplay. And I don't know this specific strat. I just said like I beat this and then it worked out. But so we're gonna now we're gonna get it. It'll help out here, it'll help out there. All right, so we're cool there. We got our jungle drums. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place a bomb because we're getting ready for 63. We need that recursive cluster in time. And that's gonna help out tremendously, if not do all of 63 for us. So as of now, if we did try to do 63, we're dead. Like just straight up gonzos. And I did a terrible placement of that thing. Oh man, that's a bummer. All right, we'll just do it this way, I guess. That could cause us problems in the future, but what are you gonna do about it? All right, so we're gonna put that there, like right there-ish. There you go. We're gonna extra range frag bombs, then we're gonna do cluster bombs. So his range is solid, and he has the alchemist on him. But the problem is, if you guys have noticed, a majority of things come out the top path. So like that first Moab comes out the top, the BFB comes out the top. So I just like having everything geared more towards the top. I'm not sure if like that works for Bloons as well, but it's better safe than sorry, right? And we do have our tree, so we're gonna use that in emergencies, emergent trees. Haha, that's a dad joke for you. And I'm sorry guys, like I said, I have no coffee yet. Usually like when I stream with you on Saturday mornings, my hair's everywhere, but at least I have my coffee, so I at least get to chipper up a little bit. Now, not happening, not even chipper at all. We're gonna just keep on trucking with this and hope that it gets there. But crazy stuff, guys. So we're gonna grab this guy over here. But this is what I was talking about where it gets really slow, is because you literally have just one tower popping everything. And it is kind of newbie. Like I could find a better way probably, but I just like this way because it worked. And so I'm not gonna, don't fix what ain't broken, right? And so it worked, but I would like to speed it up because I do not like taking this long. This is why when I did this on chimps, I put all the towers in the front. I said, let's do it that way because I am not gonna wait for it to go all the way around. Because waiting 100 rounds for this would just be murder. Murder. Like that 2 mega pops challenge, whew, that took a doozy of a time because like I was like, oh, I'm gonna not make it a over 30-minute video, right? And I thought I was gonna do that. And so, oh, it's 63, huh? I think we should be fine with recursive, but just in case, let's see here. Let's put that tree down just in case. I don't think we wouldn't have needed it though. I don't think we would have been chilling, but this is just a safety precaution. Get those bigger bombs. Boom, look at that guy. I love that thing. Recursive cluster is so clutch, guys. It just comes in and just wrecks everything. So here we go. We'll get the A65 real quick. Get that bigger one. Boom. So look at that. I don't even think we needed the tree. We'll see. As soon as I get it back, I'll pop it to see if it got anything inside of it. And if it did, I'm sorry, but that's why you have it though, right? And you could have placed it at the beginning at 63 so you wouldn't have had a problem because you're like, oh, it's at the end, but it really doesn't matter because look at that. Took him out before he even got there. That is so cool. But it doesn't matter where it places it because like I said, this map splits up how it works. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get that primary training to help out even more. And usually when I did this my first time, I had more money for the bigger bombs and everything before 63 came. And the reason why I didn't is because I got jungle drums first this time, and last time I didn't. So if you guys want to fix that up a little bit too. So this is like this is not a perfected strat. This is it'll work, but we're kind of messing up on it a little bit, but it's still working pretty solidly, I think. We have 28 lives. We're not going to lose anymore, because if we lose anymore, we're just straight dead. I'm going to get acid pool, and I'm going to get faster throwing on this guy because he's hitting 3 towers right now, and that's just not going to fly. Oh, but here we go. Oh, cool. So as you can see, no bananas were inside of that tree, so 63 was all solo. Pretty cool. Let's get faster throwing. And we're not going to use the tree again until 78 because I just want to make sure we're fresh for it because we do need it for that one. Maybe. Like, I've done it without it, but I don't want to take that mistake and mess something up because the recursive cluster, it's like every other shot, right? Or something like that. So it's not a guarantee he's going to do the job for you. But now what we're going to do is we're going to get a glue gunner. And this is where it starts to get real slow, guys, real slow. But the reason why we're going to do this is because these Moabs are going to start getting a little overwhelming for us. So we're going to make sure we can get rid of them. But yeah, this is where it just gets real boring. But not yet, though, because we still need like tons of money. But once we get that, it's going to get slow. But our balloon popping power down here is sufficient enough to like take us to the end. And then once this guy starts straggling off balloons, it'll be even easier. So we're doing pretty good, guys. Doing pretty good. And then you can keep using your tree if you want to get your money back that you gave up. That's why I don't like using it in the first place, because he just holds on to your money, and I want my money. Like, we're on half cash here, ain't rich. And so, like, you just gotta keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. But it looks like we're doing pretty good. I think we'll be fine, actually. I think our only issue might be... No, not at all. We're done. We're done, guys. We are done. 78 is going to be a breeze with that tree. I just didn't use it my last time, so I'm pretty excited right now about these results. We're going to have a pretty clean... Well, disregard the fact there's only 28 lives and the fact that I told you to change things up after I just did them. But after that, it's all good, guys. It's all good. But I hope that you guys are on my live stream, because if I've uploaded this already, that means I'm streaming right now. And if I haven't uploaded this, you were on my live stream because I uploaded it later. But regardless of that fact, I hope you guys made it to it. So I don't think I've missed a Wednesday since Christmas. And before that, even, like, I always do Wednesdays at 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. Sorry, 7 p.m. Pacific on Wednesdays. But I do sometimes change my Saturdays and Sundays, which, like I told you at the beginning, this one's gonna be Saturday because it usually is. But to be honest with you, I might have to do Sunday for that. One day I would like to just like stream every day. That would be so cool, and like turn that into like my day thing, right? And so like I'll still do my videos at night, but then I stream most of the day, which would be awesome. But for now, we're gonna stick to a strict schedule, but then I have to change up every now and then. And I might have a really, really, really cool surprise for you Sunday. So I think we might stream Sunday instead of Saturday. And if that happens, guys, I'm so stoked. So stoked. You guys are gonna be so stoked too. It'll change your life forever. Well, not really, but you'll be stoked. We got our glue gunner here, so we're chilling there. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna grab another guy here. Is there anybody who can put him in the range? That is so cool. There we go. All right. So he's in the range there. We're going to go longer range, advanced intel. So what we're going to do here is help out in the beginning because this is just taking too long. So we're going to grab another guy. So here's the thing. I haven't tested it, but it would be faster if you got armor piercing darts because you would pop these guys faster, right? But I'm not 100% sure that we can handle all the balloons that come out because, like, I think we'll be fine. But like I said, I did it this way before. And so I had the triple guns on both these guys. So we're tearing down balloons. So maybe that might be the what's that word? The catalyst of like it losing or not. So, yeah. So let's do what I do. It works. We're chilling. We still have our tree. We're gonna let that tree ride all the way till 78. He won't pop until then, I promise. And if he does pop before then, I can't restart the video. So take back my promise. But I think he'll be fine, guys. He'll be fine. And so yeah. So just to recap. Level 40, put your brambles down, regardless of which side they end up on, but I made it to where it's not random. It'll pop it every time, so that's cool. 42, that one's a little harder, so place your brambles perfectly. You might have to maybe do this in Challenge Editor first, just to get down to like the 40 and the 42, and to make sure you can place everything right, because like as you saw, I put caltrops like right at level 40, so it's not super quick, right? And so do that on level 40, get used to that, and then 42 is going to be your tough guy. And then place them how I placed them and you'll be fine. And then we lost what was that, like 10 lives on another round. I think it was like 50 something. So just be careful of all that stuff. But other than that, guys, this is pretty simple. I think I've mapped it out to where you can just place the towers and roll. Especially if you're following an exact guide. I didn't follow my own guide. I should have recorded it and then done it, but I always forget to do that. and so we're kind of freeballing up with what I got in my head. But I think we're good. I'm about 15 minutes late to work right now. Gotta get going. I usually get to the office around 9, and it's 8:30 now, and it takes me 50 minutes to get there. So as you can imagine, that's not gonna happen at all. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. All right, so we got our guy to triple guns. We're chilling. Okay, now what we're gonna do here, now we have something popping these mobs a little faster, which is cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna replace our tree, because we need a tree for 78, right? That was kind of a bad placement. I hope it doesn't mess us up, but it doesn't matter. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we got one last guy to place and then we're done. We're going to put a sniper here and put him in range of the tower just to help out those camos, 78 especially. But what we're gonna do here is, what is it? Oh, I put him in range of this tower. I guess it's for the jungle drum. So it's like, he doesn't even need camo because he has all these guys, but it's all good. Same thing. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go for the large caliber and then the ceramic one. Oh, he's gonna eat up my tree. Oh, we got another tree. So place your, don't place your tree actually. Let's let this one rocket out. It's fine, we'll be cool. Okay, cool, see what I mean? We'll be cool. All right, now place your other tree. Actually not yet, not yet. Wait for that big rush, that camo rush. I know I'm a little sporadic and back and forth, but this is like a work in progress. I'm working it through with you guys. So you've seen the fine polished refresh ones. Like I feel like Friday was like that. I worked on it a lot. And this one I've worked on it a lot too, but not necessarily the end game. It's honestly the beginning of the game on half cash is harder for me. But now throw down that tree because we got that huge camo rush coming in. And there we go. That was that. That is super simple, and we are pretty much have beaten this thing. But yeah, so this is the less refined because it's not like I only did this once. I've still spent a solid amount of hours on this map, unfortunately. But it's different from just beating it yourself because I would have been done with it last week, you know? But turning it into a usable, workable, reusable strategy is what takes me so long. And that's something I need to work on because like I work on mine to get it done and it's easy sometimes, but then it's like, whew, to make it usable is just like crazy. Or like, I'm sure you guys have had that experience. We can replace our tree now if you guys want. I'm sure you guys have had that experience where you beat a map, but you got so lucky and you're just like, oh yeah, thank God I beat that thing because I did not want to do that again. Well then, that happens to me a lot, unfortunately. And so I'm like, shoot, and then I have to find out what I just did, and I don't remember what I just did, right? And so I'm like, shoot, and I should have recorded or screen recorded or something, but I always forget that too. So here we are. But this is a less refined one, but I hope you guys like it because it still works, and Spring is a beast on its own, but we did it. And we didn't use any monkey knowledge, none at all. So there's two ways you can do this. You can just let it be, or what I like to do is as soon as the glue gunner gets out of his range, that's what we'll do too. But you're fine as it is. This is pretty simple actually. But yeah. Again, I apologize. I always apologize, and I hate when I apologize because it just makes me sound weird. But apologize for the demeanor, guys. It's just the mornings before coffee before work are terrible. So we're gonna let him glue gunner these guys one last time. And then what we're gonna do here is sell this guy, buy this. You don't have to do this. It's not gonna change anything. Like you've already seen us pop BFBs and Moabs with this thing already, but it just makes it a little easier. And a guarantee, I guess you'd say. And there you have it. And if you guys, I've mentioned before, the reason I have so much monkey knowledge is because this is probably my 4th or 5th time doing this, which would mean that's like, what's that, 400 bucks? And so it adds up after a while when you redo these things over and over and over. But that is it, guys. That is half cash on Spring with no monkey knowledge. So of course, if you have monkey knowledge, please use it because there's no reason to put yourself through that. And then level 40 and level, for instance, like if you, I don't know if you can start off with can you start off with Oben and half cash? If you can, place them right away, and if not, start off with a ninja, of course, and then work up from there. You don't even need all these dart monkeys. And then get your ninja out, get your Oben out, and then get your wizard, or not wizard, the sub, and then just keep on rolling, guys, and you guys will be fine. And then if you have all your monkey knowledge, you know, it'll be super easy, because then I think there's that military one that cuts Moab health and down to like a quarter, right? Or a quarter of their health. Makes it super easy. So definitely jump on with that monkey knowledge. I hope you guys joined the live stream, and I hope you guys like this. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe button. You know it does help out the channel. And I guess I will see you guys Friday if you're not going live on Twitch. And Friday's video will be kind of fun. If it works out to how I want it to, it'll be a Mastodon and Chewy in the Discord have put together this list of towers that you may not know change into other towers. For instance, like when the crossbow master goes from crossbow to crossbow master, he can pop leads, which is awesome, right? And so all those little hidden things where they change their tower type or somewhat, like, I don't know how to word it exactly yet, but all those little details we're going to get through, and it'll be kind of cool, so you guys can learn a few things, and I will too, actually. So I'm pretty excited about that. And so there you go, guys, and I will see you guys next time.